Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for tuning in for my men's fashion trends for 2023. My honest take. I think it'll be a very interesting video. All of these are my opinion before anyone, takes things that otherwise. I've looked a bit into it, but for the most part, these are my opinions, hence why I'm saying honest take. But yeah, should be an interesting video. Stay tuned. If you're new here, if you like this video at the end, sub for the boy, leave me a little like. And yeah, I appreciate it as always. Before we start, I haven't actually done this in any of my videos at the start, but if any of you guys want to check out my Insta, this is my Insta. I'm gonna have it here where I post like fit pics, and for those of you that are into fitness, I post like my workouts and fitness routines and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, sad note, aside from that little plug-in, let's get started.
Is coming through with these.
Right.
It's quiet. Yeah, no, it's
Right.
quiet for him. But like if he comes through in like these,
Yeah.
you got some Air Maxes out here.
Yeah.
You got some Jordans. Homeboy's gonna like get it.
So the first topic I want to talk about is athleisure. Like for those of you who don't know what athleisure is, it's athletic leisure. I mean, it's in the title, so I presume you guys know what it is. I'm not talking about just jogging bottoms or whatever. I'm talking because there's been a rise, like, I don't know, obviously no one's been under a rock, but there's been a rise of like fitness and all these fitness freaks and fitness gurus, and I'm one of the fitness freaks before anyone roasts. Just in general, men looking after themselves a lot more, men working out a lot more, taking, being in tune with their diet, being in tune with going to the gym, running, whatever it is. So I think in a way, when this is like raised to such a high level, it will influence fashion, and I think you're gonna see a lot more men wearing more sporty fits, wearing more fitted stuff, tighter fits, as they get a bit more confident with their body perhaps. So I think the rise of fitness has definitely made an impact in terms of how I dress and how I've seen other people's dress. So I think in 2023 it will definitely change it, and you're gonna see a lot more athleisure, in my opinion. Already I'm seeing that a lot of major retailers such as Selfridges, Mr. Porter, and Clothing, they all stock now proper athletic brands such as Soar Running, Satisfy, which is another running brand, Rafa, which is a cycling brand. I mean, they already stocked Nike training gear on Mr. Porter anyway, but a lot more fashion houses are actually stocking these, and I'm talking Matches Fashion, Louis Verona. Like, a lot of these websites now are actually stocking these like training brands and stuff. So I think people are gonna start incorporating it a bit more in with their everyday wear. So maybe wearing like the looser running tops. The Satisfy running tops are definitely really wavy. I think me as a runner, that's like the grail of, like, Satisfy and Soar Running are both like the grail of running gear at the moment, just because I've heard how like good a quality is, and I've already seen people wearing like their jogging bottoms or their track tops in a casual sense as well. I think it's also interesting to see that for example, Our Legacy last year done, I think it was 2 different collaborations with Satisfy Running, making running tops and jogging bottoms and that kind of stuff. And that's like a fashion label collaborating with basically a sporting label to produce stuff that, can be worn in the norm and can be worn casually. Like, I looked at some of those tops and I thought, it's kind of perfect for me. I can go on a run with this top, but then at the same time, when I'm just chilling, which we all do, I can just rock this top. So it's kind of a no-brainer, especially like the amount of money you actually do pay for kit. Having these collabs that kind of bridge the gap between kit and making it a bit more casual it's like a no-brainer for like sporters, really and truly. You're spending like a lot of money on running gear as it is. So if I can get running gear that I can actually incorporate with my actual wardrobe, that's like a double bonus. So yeah, I mean, another collab was Rafa and Palace. Palace notoriously being a streetwear label, and Rafa notoriously being like high up in the cycling world. I'm not a cyclist. I might get into it this year, but I'm not a cyclist. But speaking to people that were cyclists, they saying that Rafa is like the grail of cycling gear as well. And to see those two come together to do an interesting collab, not all of it was necessarily my cup of tea, but even as a sportive and someone that admires both cycling and the brand Palace, it was very, very interesting to see. So I definitely think, yeah, due to the boom in the fitness industry and whatnot, it will definitely affect men's fashion and how we dress and just the things that we're buying in terms of incorporating it all into our wardrobe. Again, these are my opinions. So yeah, at the end of everything, I'm gonna say this is my opinion. So don't go saying this is the trend forecasting, or this is the trend that is for sure gonna happen, because I'm not guaranteeing you these things. But I truly believe that it, yeah, next thing, let's go. Right, guys, the second thing that I personally think will be even better in 2023, which I saw a major rise of in 2022, in terms of even in my wardrobe, and on Instagram and TikTok or whatever. I'm not actually on TikTok, but I'll join this year like properly. Is men playing around with different textures and getting comfortable having different textures. And I know you're gonna say, what are you on about? But I'm talking mohair, I'm talking merino wool, I'm talking leather, I'm talking everything, like especially like the mohair, the fluffy things. Like, bruh, this last year we had so many like fluffy cardigans from Stussy, mohair from Marni. Like, we just had a whole bunch of brands releasing these things that are like, was deemed before, maybe in the past, in terms of, to me as well, if I was like looking at it from a lot younger point of view, would have been deemed borderline feminine and maybe not necessarily textures that men wear frequently. So to actually see that rise and see how well it got received was nice. And I do think it's going to increase even more, because I think last year was kind of like a dip in the water for most men, and then this year they're like, whoa, I love it. Like, I really like the look of mohair on people. I really like the look of leather. You know, it's pretty daring, but again, I think that's gonna be a rise, because people are getting more comfortable with their body, people are getting more comfortable with themselves. So it's only right that you're gonna see a rise in that. So that's the other like mini trend that I think will definitely be strong next year, just due to the rise of how well it done last year. I think it would just increase popularity even more and more. So and I hope so as well, in my opinion. So yeah, sorry about the reshuffle, guys. I had to change it around due to the lighting. I'm working on getting a softbox in here so I can shoot these videos no matter the weather, because living in the UK, a lot of clouds, never any sunlight, never any even just daylight. I just need some daylight to help with this, but no, never mind. Right, getting into the last one. Now this one's very much opinionated. This one's very much my opinion, but it's something that I think is valid, and I think that there'll be a rise in terms of formal wear. Now, I think due to brands like Aime Leon Dore, also you got Our Legacy, you got Studio Nicholson. I can think of quite a few brands that are their main their main style or sense or target is formal wear, things more things less street basically, less hoodie, less t-shirts, more actual shirts, more form-fitting trousers, blazers, you name it. And I think this also coincides with the popularity of derbies, and I think derbies have been like shoved in our faces to the point like from Doc Martens all the way up to like Balenciaga and Prada, and they've been slowly been like forced into everyone's faces to the point where you just have no choice but to start falling in love with them and thinking, do I want a pair of these? Me personally, I still am looking at a pair. I'm thinking of getting the Oray NYC pair of derbies because I just heard so much good stuff about them. So if any of you know Ray or any of you watch Ray's channel, go comment my tag. Tell him to message your boy because I need some of them derbies. But yeah, I should hopefully be purchasing those soon. But that just ties in with the formal wear again. Like once I do get the derbies, then I want like more formal trousers that fit with it. Maybe I'll get more like a blazer. Who knows? Maybe catch me in 2023 walking down the road in a blazer. Be like, who's that? I'll be like, hey, I've changed. They say you changed? Yeah, I changed. I'm different. Alright, we ain't the same. You might catch me in one of those. But yeah, just more formal in general because I think now people are starting to move more towards that. As I'm not saying streetwear has kind of been overdone, but I think it's something new that's opened up. And as always, when something new opens up, everyone wants to go in that store, finds it interesting and wants to explore the realms. Like I've been exploring streetwear for so long, so I also see formal wear as kind of a bit of a challenge. Like that's why I find it interesting. I think this is the same with a lot of people. Like, yeah, you can do street. Yeah, you can wear these hoodies, and you can pull that off pretty clean. But can you pull off this? Can you do this? And I think that's what attracts people, and that's what lures people in. So I definitely think you're gonna see a rise in that. Accessories wise, women's forecast is saying silver, and I also think this is the same with men's. But I have to say with this one, don't listen to all trends because they're stupid. Even my one, you don't have to listen to it and take it seriously. It's all opinionated, and at the base of it, trends are just controlled by large, massive fashion companies that make these things because they want to fool you into consuming what they pump out. So with that being said, don't listen to all the trends. Even mine, take it as like a pinch of salt. Like I said, these are all my opinions. But going back to the jewelry, I've always preferred silver just because I feel like it flatters my skin tone better. But on slightly lighter complexions, if lighter than me, more like my inside palm complexion, or if we're talking races, Mexicans, Indians, more of that light brown tone, I think gold will always suit their skin type amazingly. Same with obviously if you're black but you have a lighter complexion of black, I feel like gold does suit you way better. So don't get fooled into thinking, oh shit, I need to go buy all this silver jewelry now. No, don't get twisted. You got a blessing because of your skin tone and your skin color. It flatters gold so well, and we all wish we could do it like you. I actually think silver is just easier for the other people who can't do gold. So don't get fooled into thinking, yeah, I gotta go buy loads of silver now and whatnot. I will be buying more silver pieces. Rings aren't really my thing, but definitely necklaces and bracelets. But I did in 2022. I did the year before that. So I've always been a silver man. I'm kind of glad that it's getting the light shone upon it, but I hope it doesn't also get too much or too crazy. I don't know. Just keep it simple. That's what I always tell people. Just keep it simple. But yeah. With that being said, guys, it's a wrap. Thank you for watching it. Don't cry. I know you're gonna miss me, but I'll be back Tuesday with another vlog, Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll let you guys know. Turn on your post notifications because I normally post a little something on YouTube. Thank you for you know, watching my video and going crazy for me. Please leave your boy a sub because we're going really hard with the content this year. I got a few bits and bobs lined up for you guys that I think are going to be very exciting. A few trips too. And yeah, as always, thank you for the support. Still route to 1K, hopefully before end of Jan. I feel like we got this though, guys. So, hey, you know, we just got to keep going. All right, peace. Take it easy.